Beware. Your neighbor checked your house while you were gone. This is not a mistake or your imagination. While you were away, someone entered your home without permission. That someone lives right next to you. They had access to everything inside. This happened recently. The evidence is all around you right now. You just haven't connected the dots yet. What they did inside your house is more disturbing than you think. What they learned about you puts you in danger. What they plan to do next will shock you. This is urgent. You need to know the truth now. Think back to the last time you left your house empty. Maybe you went to work. Perhaps you took a trip. Or you were just out running errands for a few hours. During that time, your neighbor made their move. They went inside when no one was watching. They walked through your rooms. They touched your things. Have you noticed anything feeling off since you came back? Small things that don't seem quite right? Your instincts are trying to tell you something happened. Maybe a door was slightly more open than you left it. A window unlocked that you remember locking. Items on your desk or counter arranged differently. Your pet acting strange or nervous in certain rooms. These are not coincidences. Your gut feeling is correct. Something did happen while you were gone. Your neighbor violated your space and your trust. This is not just about someone entering your home. This is about what they were looking for and what they now know. Your neighbor has crossed a serious line. They've invaded your privacy in the worst possible way. This kind of behavior doesn't stop on its own. It gets worse. They may have been planning a theft, checking what valuables you own and where you keep them, learning your security system, finding your weaknesses, or their motives could be darker: jealousy about your life, obsession with you or your family, a desire to control or intimidate you. Whatever their reason, they now have information they shouldn't have. They know your schedule. They've seen your private spaces. They understand when you're vulnerable. If you don't act now, they will come back. They may bring others with them. They could be planning something much worse. Your safety and your family's safety are at risk. The law is on your side, but you need to know what to do next. Like this video right now to get the important security information that will protect you and your home. Let me tell you the signs you need to look for. These are the clues that prove someone was inside. Walk through your home and check carefully. Are items moved slightly from where you left them? Books tilted differently on the shelf. Papers in a different order. Furniture shifted just a few inches. Check every door and window. Are they locked the same way you left them? Sometimes an intruder will relock a door, but not exactly how it was before. The chain might be off. The deadbolt only half turned. Notice any smells that weren't there before. Someone else's cologne or perfume. Cigarette smoke if you don't smoke. Food smells when you haven't cooked. If you have a security system, check the logs. Look for any gaps or unusual activity. Sometimes intruders know how to disable systems temporarily or create blind spots. Watch your pets closely. Animals sense when a stranger has been in their territory. Your dog might sniff around more than usual. Your cat might avoid certain rooms or act nervous. Pay attention to your neighbor's behavior toward you. Have they been acting differently? More nervous around you? Asking strange questions about your schedule? Avoiding eye contact when they used to be friendly? This likely happened during a time when they knew you'd be gone. They may have watched your patterns for weeks. Learned when you leave for work. Noticed when you take your regular trips. Studied your routine carefully. This wasn't random. This wasn't their first time thinking about it. This was planned, and it probably wasn't their first time inside. Type C. Protect in the comments right now to receive critical tips on securing your home immediately. Now let's talk about what they actually did once they got inside your house. This is the disturbing part. They likely went through your belongings systematically, opened drawers in your bedroom and office, looked through papers on your desk, checked your mail and personal documents. They wanted to learn about you. They examined your valuables, jewelry boxes, electronics, anything worth money. They noted where you keep important items. They may have even taken photos with their phone to remember locations. Your private spaces were not private anymore. They went into your bedroom, your bathroom, places where you should feel most safe. They violated those spaces without hesitation. Some neighbors install hidden cameras or recording devices during these intrusions. Small devices behind picture frames, in air vents, places you'd never think to check. They may have copied keys if they found spares, taken photos of important codes or passwords left written down, gathered information they can use later. Now let's talk about who does this kind of thing. These neighbors often seem completely normal on the surface. They smile and wave. They make small talk. They might even seem extra friendly. But they ask too many questions. They want to know your schedule, when you work, when you travel. They show unusual interest in your home's layout. They offer to help in ways that give them access, holding spare keys, watering plants, checking on things while you're away. Think back on your conversations with this neighbor. Were there signs you missed? Questions that seemed innocent, but were actually gathering information. All of this points to something planned, something intentional. They've been preparing for this, and now they have what they came for. If you want a complete home security guide that covers everything you need to know, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. This investment in your safety is nothing compared to what you could lose. Each level gets you more detailed protection strategies. Type secure below to get the immediate action steps you must take in the next 24 hours. Here's what your neighbor knows about you now. This is what makes your situation so dangerous. They know your daily schedule. What time you leave for work, what time you come home, which days you're usually out longer. When your house sits empty, they know when you're most vulnerable. Times when no one else is home, when your kids are at school, when your spouse travels for work. They've seen where you keep your valuables, your laptop location, where jewelry is stored, electronics worth stealing, cash you might have hidden. They understand your security system or lack of one. They know which windows are easiest to open, which doors have weak locks, where the blind spots are in your property. They've walked through your entire home. They know the layout, where bedrooms are located, how to move through your house quickly, the best escape routes. Now let's talk about what happens next if you do nothing. This neighbor will come back. They have the information they need. They've tested whether they can get away with it. Next time could be worse. They might return when you're actually home. That's when situations turn dangerous. Confrontations happen. People get hurt. They could bring other people back with them. Friends who want to help steal your things. People even more dangerous than your neighbor. They're planning their next move right now, using what they learned, timing their return. You're on a clock whether you realize it or not. Every day you wait makes you more vulnerable. Every day gives them more confidence. The window to protect yourself is closing fast. Type legal in the comments to learn about your legal rights and how to document this situation. Here are the immediate steps you must take starting right now. Don't wait another day. First, document everything you've noticed. Write down every detail. Items that were moved, doors or windows that were different, dates and times when you were away. Take photos of anything suspicious. This creates a record. Change your locks immediately. Don't wait. Even if you're not completely sure someone got in, change them anyway. It costs less than what you could lose. Get new keys and don't give spares to anyone you don't completely trust. Check your entire home for hidden cameras or listening devices. Look in unusual places, behind picture frames, inside air vents, in smoke detectors. You can buy detection devices online or hire a professional. If you have security camera footage, review every minute of it. Look for people approaching your home, cars driving by slowly multiple times, anyone lingering near your property. Change your routine temporarily. Leave at different times. Come home at different times. Make it harder for anyone watching to predict your schedule. Tell trusted friends and family what's happening. Make sure people know to watch for suspicious activity. Give them photos of your neighbor if needed. Create a network of people who can help keep you safe. Install a doorbell camera if you don't have one. Motion, activated cameras for other entry points. Make it clear your home is being monitored now. Consider filing a police report even without proof. It creates an official record. If something worse happens later, you'll have documentation that you were concerned. Do not confront your neighbor directly yet. This could be dangerous. We'll talk about how to handle them safely. For an advanced security assessment and detailed action plan customized to your situation, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Higher levels include specific device recommendations and step-by-step installation guides. This investment prevents much bigger losses. Your family's safety is worth protecting. Properly, type checklist in the comments to receive the complete home protection checklist you can use starting today. Watch for these red flags in your neighbor's behavior from now on. These signs tell you they know something is wrong. They might start asking questions about whether you noticed anything unusual lately. This means they're worried you figured it out. They're testing to see what you know. Notice if they suddenly seem nervous around you, avoiding eye contact when they used to look at you normally, walking quickly past instead of stopping to chat. Anxiety shows they have something to hide. They might go the opposite direction and become overly friendly, bringing you gifts, offering to help with things, being extra nice. This is them trying to keep you from suspecting them. Pay attention if they ask about any security changes you make. Questions about new cameras, comments about your new locks, interest in your alarm system. They want to know if their access is blocked now. They may try to regain legitimate access to your home, offering to watch your house during your next trip, asking to borrow something from inside, finding excuses to come in. Don't let them. Some neighbors will try to turn other neighbors against you, spreading rumors, making you seem paranoid or crazy. This is them protecting themselves by making others not believe you. For long-term protection, invest in a complete smart home security system. Cameras that record to the cloud, motion sensors on all entry points, smart locks you can monitor from your phone. Join or start a neighborhood watch. Build relationships with neighbors you trust. Create a network of people looking out for each other. Make your home look actively monitored, even when you're away. Lights on timers, TV sounds playing, signs of activity that make intruders think twice. Type SHIELD in the comments right now to unlock bonus security tips that professionals use to protect high-value homes and families. You now know the truth about what happened. You're no longer in the dark about your neighbor's invasion of your home. This knowledge gives you power. You can take action to protect yourself and your family. You have the tools and information you need to secure your space. You're not alone in facing this situation. Thousands of people deal with intrusive neighbors every year. Many have successfully protected themselves and resolved these problems. Your home is your sanctuary. You have every right to feel safe there. No one has the right to violate your privacy or invade your space. Take the steps we discussed today. Don't let fear control you, but don't ignore the reality either. Act now while you can still prevent worse things from happening. You have rights. You have options. You have the power to protect what's yours. Type SAFE in the comments to stay connected for more security updates and subscribe for protection tips you need.